welcome to another edition of New Zealand to the World. I am, as always, your host with the most, Parkera. And today we are joined by none other than the King. Oh, thank you very much. And today we are not doing one, but we are doing two matches. So first up, we are going to be facing Central United. And then we will look at skipping ahead and taking on none other than the mighty Onehunga Sports. I say mighty, because they're on our tails to an extent. So let's just click into here and just have a look at our schedule quickly. We last had you only a few games ago against Waitakere City. So we followed that up with a hard-fought 1-0 win over Megapack, who are doing a lot better than expectations this season. Tim Rule with a 10th minute goal, an early goal, and it was the only goal. It was a tough game. They had some good chances, we had some good chances, but that goal ended up making the difference. We then followed this up with a trip up the coast to East Coast Bays, following this with a nice 2-0 victory here. Nicky Sudgeon 39th minute goal and a Tim Rule 51st minute goal. So good to see those two are actually putting the goals in now. We're not relying just on Suggy. So today we are, of course, taking on Central, and then I'm going to skip ahead and we will look at taking on Onehunga Sports. The reason for that today is because we, they're second on the table, and just want to kind of put those out here. Thank you guys for all your feedback. Like I said, I am recording this on Sunday, so there's more feedback to come, but I am going to just take my time and go through this and enjoy the season, because this is going to be my last season at North Shore United. So a lot of these teams I won't be playing against again. So we may mix and match it up. I may do 2 games per episode. I may do 1. I'll figure it out as I go, depending on how we go. Just before we kick into the game against Central, the Chatham Cup is going to be done the same as I had done last season. I think it worked. Do a highlight package, and then when we get to the semis or the final, then I'll do live comms for those. That's if we make it that far. All right, folks, so without further ado, we've got a lot to cover today, so no more jibber-jabber. Let's get into it. So team selection here. We've already picked the side. I've been playing Dylan Bennett in goal for the last few games, but today I think we're just putting O'Keefe back into the mix today to start, because it's just quite an important game. Central, as I mentioned last season, they are one of the historically big teams in New Zealand football, especially when we had the old National League. They are kind of like like the B-side, I guess, if you like, to Auckland City FC, who play in the Premiership. So, you know, they do, it just goes together. So they do have that reputation and the ability to surprise. So in goal we have O'Keefe, we have Dunn, Lees, Webb and Grieve. In the defence midfield today we have slight change here. Kane starting, we have Ola starting, Sillars and Lopez as well in the midfield. Up front, ever present Tim Rule and Nicky Sudgeon. Can't forget good old Suggy. This is a guy who isn't supposed to be doing well, at this level, and he's proven again this season that he's doing a lot better than coaches. So I think it stays. Our coaching needs some upgrades. Anyway, let's nick into it. Allen Hill Stadium, North Shore United versus Central. Let's get into that dressing room, shall we? And we're just going to go. Come on, lads, show me what you can do, and let's keep our run going. A few of the players commented quite successfully on that. Successfully. I did that too. All right, we've got a tunnel interview. Bear with me. O'Keefe takes the armband today. What do you see him as a leader? I guess so. Yep, I can rely on him. Of course, is it due to his injury? Absolutely. He's not ready to start. Let's go into the game. God, Allen Hill Stadium does not look like this. Anyway, I had enough of my rant last time, remember? Some of you agreed. Good old Boody there. Thanks, Bood, for your comments, as always. And, yeah. the stadiums. I'm hoping it's something they'll readdress in 2019 Football Manager. Go back a few seasons ago, you know, 2 editions ago of the game, when there was a bit more of a mixture, especially for the lower teams and the smaller teams. But that's it for this subject at the moment. Okay, so there's still nothing here. 0-0. I'm going to chuck in a bit of an encouragement here. Central with the free kick at the edge of the box. That was close. Okay. Greaves with the throw. He's finding Lopez. Goes back to Greaves. Hoofs it long. Intercepted. And Ola manages to get that. Nicky Suggy on the end. Can he Suggy it? No. It's a corner. Saved by the goalkeeper. Lopez with the corner. Flicked away by the defence. Kane. Okay, I don't know what he was doing there. I would have liked to have seen him follow that up. Anyway, they're on the counter, but we've intercepted it again by Greaves. He's had... Poor old Greavesy. I tell you what. The last, you know, the annual board meetings and stuff, fans have been on his case a little bit. His performances haven't been the best. It's a hard life, I tell you. Let's have a look. We're very nervous today. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's calm down, guys. Let's calm down. Let's just chillax, bro. Okay. So not much going in this match. Okay, let's see what we can do in this second half. Let's get into the dressing room. I'm not going to go disappointing. Unlucky boys haven't gone right so far. Playing nervous. I think going at them is not going to go. I'm going to go, you know, things haven't gone right so oh, yes, come back. Right, that sucked. Let's go to my tactics quickly. Running at the pence. We're running at the pence. Don't think we'll pass into space with the short running. We're going to go control. Alright. Oh, gee. That's probably the worst team talk I've done. Maybe I should have rolled them up. Alright. Done. And that's it. Yes. That was the highlight. Wow. I'll tell you what. The highlight package. That's to be desired in this match. Full of highlights. Not. So we're looking very nervous. Okay. Samson's got the ball. Hoofs. Oh, well done, Keithy. Well done. No one can get onto the end of this. We're playing still. Why? I hate this. We have to wait 10 minutes before we can do a shout. It was about the 45th minute when I did a shout, maybe. Okay, so Kane's got the ball. Let's bring it up. Come on, Kane. All right, I'm going to bring you off because you're actually annoying me. He's asked for first team games starts, and my coaching staff kind of agreed with that, and I've kind of agreed and gave him a shot, but I don't know. That's a nice ball there. Rules on the end of it. Can he do it? Yes. Side roll. That's how you do it. Yes. All right. Don't you love that? I do. Oh, man. It's just one of those little goals there that come back, you know. I mean, if you look at the stats, it's, yeah, they've had slight more possession, you know, really. They've had 9 shots. Shot-wise, it's been fairly steady. We're going to give them encouragement now, but I am going to make some tactical changes. I'm complacent. Okay, let's take the tactics off. Kangrid onto Kane. He's just annoying me. Suggy's not playing the best, but Suggy is someone who can bring out a little bit more. I'm a bit concerned that Webb's on a yellow. Otherwise, I think we will I'm going to bring Ricardo on for Suggy, though. Give Ricardo a good almost 30 minutes, I think. We'll see what we can do here. Okay, so Sellers has got the ball, finds Suggy. Suggy turns and shoots, not too far wide. I would have liked to have seen him probably try and put in rule a bit, but that's how it goes. So anyway, I'll tell you, like I said, Sunday here, I've just heard the news that so Alex Ferguson's been, recovering from a brain hemorrhage surgery overnight in UK land. So my thoughts and prayers are out, for him and his family. It doesn't matter who you support. I think, someone you're going to recognise, someone who's had a massive influence on the game, and it's never good to hear things like that. So all the best to Fergie and his family, and I'm sure a lot of you have also done, wishing that. In real life, more real life football news, it was great to see Burnley qualifying for Europe this season. Sean Dykes, I think, deserves to get Manager of the Month, what he's done to that club. I am a kind of Burnley fan, mainly because of the old family. A lot of the family on my dad's side support Burnley, and I'm also an Aki Stanley fan because that's like the local team in England from where my family are, and they got promoted as champions from from League 2 to League 1. So excellent, and let's get back into the game. Okay. Okay, free kick. I was wondering about that. It might have been a thing. But hey, what other successes? Who do you support, guys? Man United lost to Brighton. I tell you what, I don't know. I'll discuss my thoughts about Mourinho another day, probably. Dressing room. You know what? I am going to give them a bollocking here. I'm going to be calm. We got away with it. We're poor and we need a bit. Who there? Oh, shit. I'm going to go for the defence, though. I'm pleased with your defence's effort. Oh, okay, I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. Let's just get out of here. All right, guys. No more jibber jabber. We'll see you for the next game. Just a little bit of something in between the games, guys. It's been building for a while, and as you can see that North Shore United maintain our winning streak of 17 matches won in a row. Just adding into that here, unbeatable North Shore United set a new record. So we've set another couple of records here. So North Shore United have set new marks for both the team and the Premier Division for most consecutive games without a defeat. North Shore's unbeaten run stands at 23 games between February 2020 and so far 10th of January 2021. Gee, we're up to January already. The NRFL Premier run, as mentioned before, is currently at 17 undefeated games from 23rd of February until 10th of January 2021. It's a pretty remarkable record for this little club, and to be honest, it's probably the best record I've ever had in the history of Football Manager, and long may it continue. Guess what happened next? So, we lost 1-0 to Eastern Suburbs B. That game, I said in the Central game, the team talks were probably the worst. I think I overdid it and outdid myself against Eastern Suburbs. There was nothing. I mean, they scored in the 52nd minute, but we just had nada. Absolutely nothing. So today we face a tough tough Onehunga Sports team. I ended up watching their last game because they played the day after we did. As you see here in the table, they're 2 points behind us now because they won, but we lost. They won 3-2 against Forest Hill Milford. And Forest Hill Milford had a goal disallowed, which would have been a draw. But going forward, Onehunga Sports look dangerous. And look at their team. Their top goal scorers are their wingers, and then second top scorers are their strikers. You'll see in their formation soon, and I'm going to try and counter that today. This game's tough. They're on strong form, so are we. But if you look at them and look at us, you'll see as a away team, they've got the red down there and then on the fire. We've been on fire and then we've got the red here. If we look at their results, they lost to Megapack, who we just beat. They had a good win, you know, a draw there, and a few good wins. Again, beating Central. It's a tough game. Looking at the table, they've drawn a game where we haven't, so there's a slight edge there. But shall we see how we're going to go today? What are your predictions here, guys? Well, let's hit it and get into it, shall we? Team selection. I am taking Bennett, and O'Keefe is back on. I'm starting Cangred instead of Kane because I just haven't been impressed with his starts. And that's about it. I'm going to just check Lee's here. I'm going to play him as just a central, just a defender in line. Everything else is going to stay the same. Okay, guys, so you'll see their lineup is there. We are facing Onehunga Sports at home to Allen Hill Stadium today. Let's get into the dressing room and give the team talk. We need to encourage them. I'm going to be passionate. Let's give the fans something to cheer for. Players are getting ready. I'm now going to go and make some tactical changes, opposition instructions, and then I will meet you at kickoff. Okay, guys, and welcome. Just get rid of these things here. They were for when I was watching Onehunga. Let's play. So kick off. Pickering Little onto Onehunga. Onto Vale. So what I've basically done is I've set, you can see the Onehunga Sports formation. I've basically set their wingers to be marked a bit more intensely, and Williams is slightly more too. They have looked dangerous from those guys, and I want to see if we can try and negate that somewhat. So Sutherland out wide, Greaves got the ball and hoofs it long. Rule, just dwelling on it, Cangred, inside to Sellars, who finds Rule. Is he going to look for Suggy? No, goes to Cangred. Cangred runs the white length, and no one there cleared. Take a shot, Sellars. Lopez, cross it. Suggy. Suggy. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Okay, it's not over yet, but it's a good start. It's not over till the fat lady sings la 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 la, but she ain't singing yet. Okay, that's good. That's good. This is good. This is good. Encouragement. Early days, early doors yet. We can't just get too complacent. So far, Cangred again. Suggy, no, just couldn't get there. It was a bit too deep. But I like Cangred and how he can cross. Long kick from the goalkeeper, finds Williams. He's looking out for Quagga, who went for goal. Okay. I've got Dunn marking him. Dunn's a little bit slow in pace. So I was a bit anxious that he got missed there. That's right. Mitchell, Suggy chests, disposed by Elder, who hoofs it long, finds Clark, who's going to look for his man. No, he goes to the right, beats his man, crosses it. Keeper is there. Right. Little bit of danger. Just a little bit. Let's just go, let's get creative, guys. Rule to Sellars. Sellars to Cangred. Cangred to Cisse. Sellars through to Rule. Back to again. Oh, I like what you said. Oh, Rule got there. Oh, is that going to be a goal? Yes. Yes. I wasn't too sure if that was going to be offside there. I couldn't keep up. Let's have a look. Okay, so Sellars went through, found Rule. He passed it back. Now, he went to go to Cangred. Got intercepted by Pickering Little, who his first touch let him down. The ball went to Rule, and Rule slid it home. Excellent. Okay, this is good just before half-time. It's very important, is this? Very important. We do appreciate the efforts. I'm going to go passionate here. Now I'm going to be calm. Keep it going, lads. Keep it going. You got this. Okay. I'm not going to worry about creativity. We're doing fine. Everyone's doing well. What's my analyst saying? More long balls forward. Hit early crosses, play out of defence. What are my tactics? Wants us to hit early crosses and play out of defence. Well, we are playing out of defence. I will agree to the hit early crosses because we did get them on that a couple of times. We did look dangerous. Okay, let's start the second half. Okay. Whew. I'll tell you what, guys, this is a tough game. Nice long ball from Salars. Saji looks to get on the end of this one, but he doesn't. Intercepted. Another thing is my fullbacks are playing as defensive. So Dunn's got the ball, throws it. Kangrid hoofs it long, Dunn. Back from Alder. Lopez has managed to get onto the end of it. He crosses it, rolls there. Oh, he beat his marker, but the header the ball onto the upright. That could have been 3-0 there. Okay, let's just keep on going. Let's give them some encouragement here, guys. We are getting a bit tired. We're not going to run at the fence. Pass it into space. I think we're doing okay. Let's just chill. Last 10 minutes now. Both teams are looking fairly tired. They've made 3 of their subs. And then they've got an injured player as well, Carmichael. So Red is up front. They haven't made any changes to... No, they haven't made any changes yet to their wingers. We're going to see this game out, guys. Oh, right. Okay, so Masters with the kick finds us. Yes. I actually, for the first time, did some homework on this team. Well, that's how concerned I was. I'm glad I saved a bit and we've done in there because apologies for the long episode, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix and match things up. I knew this game would be important. I didn't think it would be as important, the 2-point gap going into this game, but we've managed to come out a hard-fought 2-0 win. So that opens up another lead here, so 5-point lead. So still a long way to go, but well done, lads. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to go passionate because I think I'm very pleased with the result and your performance. It was a very good performance. I'm going to go passionate. I was impressed with your solid defending. Cownley's looked to switch off. Okay. Everyone else did well. Let's go. All right, folks. I am Parkera. It's been lovely having you here today. What a hard-fought 2-0 win. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you are subscribed, please make sure you ring that ding-a-ling bell. Otherwise, you'll miss out on the notifications that I'm released the video. And please, as always, comment down below. I'll reply to all the comments. Thank you all for your comments and just continued support here, guys. This is North Shore United dominating again in the last season as North Shore United. I'm Parkera. We'll see you later.